Hello, I'm Darren Harmon with RE/MAX First out of Calgary, Alberta. I'm here with Kelly Baker from RE/MAX Platinum Realty in Cold Lake, Alberta. And we're just having a little conversation about what the market conditions are like in Cold Lake and what the economic forecast looks like. And so, Kelly, what can buyers and sellers expect out of the Cold Lake market these days?
Yeah, so it's a huge buyer's market here, like it is in most of Alberta, but even maybe a little bit more extreme here. So we're down probably about 35% from 2013-14 values. So if people are looking at buying, this is definitely a good opportunity to do that, right? So
exactly. So if you're in the market for buying a new house, then yes, you're good to go.
Yes.
Okay. For sellers, though, a different story. What are you recommending to sellers in the market?
Don't sell. So,
right.
And that's one of the reasons with us that we have like quite a large property management division, and we just encourage people, unless they absolutely have to sell, not to sell, right? And just allow us to rent that property out for the next couple of years or so until, the values come up where they can at least get their equity out of the property, right?
Right, exactly. And what a great service for you and your team to be able to help people out in that situation. So, and then what about some economic indicators in the area? I mean, there's a lot of projects. What's the word on the street as far as what the economy looks like in Cold Lake and moving forward?
Well, so it's, again, because we deal with a lot of rental properties and stuff like that, we also have contacts with a lot of the oil companies and that type of thing as well, getting calls in that regard. And, we have a pipeline just starting that's a 20-kilometer build and then possibly another 30 kilometers after that. So that could go till the end of June. There's a fish hatchery expansion, the provincial government, it's a $10.2 million expansion that's going to create 40 permanent jobs. And then we've got, an expansion on the base happening here in January or February, and then potentially Esso, Synovus, and an Enbridge project. So a lot of very positive things or whatever that we're looking forward to. So it's actually looking fairly positive. Some of those are ifs, but if they all go through, it would definitely be a huge boost to the economy.
Right, exactly. Even one or two, but now if all of them start to hit, then all of a sudden we've got a completely different landscape.
That's right, yeah. So it, something like that, especially the Esso project, potentially, if that kicks off in April, you could be looking at 2,000 to 3,000 guys coming into the area for about 3 years, which will be huge, both for the rental market and obviously for increase in value in real estate too.
Oh, absolutely. And so what are the inventories like right now here in Cold Lake?
So right now we're over 200, 230, 240, something like that as far as listings, and we should be about 120.
Right.
Having said that, though, a couple of years ago we were at 360, right? So same time. So the inventory is slowly going down, which is a positive thing. And again, any of these projects kicking off would definitely could make a huge difference in that one.
Right, we're trending in the right direction. The indicators are, and then the amount of good news that's potentially around the corner. Things are looking positive, but we're still on the tail end of this storm, really.
Yeah. So, but for people that are buying, whether it's you're buying a new home house, or for people that are investing as well, I mean, potentially once those projects kick off within, a couple of years' time, you could be looking at a 25-35% increase in real estate values, which would be huge, right? So again, we're keeping our fingers and toes crossed.
Absolutely, keep them crossed. They're getting sore, but just a little bit longer. And well, great. Well, thank you so much, Kelly, for your time. I appreciate it, and it's really good to hear kind of what's happening in Cold Lake. And so obviously, if you're looking to buy or sell in Cold Lake, or you're trying to move between Calgary and Cold Lake, give either myself or Kelly a call. We'd be happy to help, and you and your team can either help with a purchase, a sale, or a rental. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be great. All right, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Yeah. All right.